guys? Friend ECWFan here. You're getting another ECWFan vlog. And yeah, the title's right. I got a Nintendo 64 collection. Yeah, a guy just gave me his Nintendo 64 collection. I know it worked. He just gave me his collection, and I'm gonna give him some money. I told him, I said, "Hey man," I said, let me give you some money for that. I'm gonna give him some money because it's just like that lady gave me that I know at work years earlier gave me original Xbox and some games and stuff, and I got her a food card and a Cracker Barrel. Her and her husband, and well, this guy, him, you know, I'm gonna make sure he gets something for him and his wife to go eat on, and I just can't believe it. I just can't. This stunned me today. I mean, the bag. There's the bag down there. Yeah, there's the bag. Oh, well, yeah, there's the bag down there. Yeah, that's unbelievable, man. Yeah, it's a bag full of games. He said, "Hey, there's some Sega in there too." I was like, "If you got a Sega," he said, "I think you get rid of them, so I want to give them to you." I was like, he said, "I know you like games, and I hear you talk about them all the time," and he said, "I just want you to have them." I was like, I was just stunned. I said, "Really?" And I mean, what do you say when somebody hands you a bag full of video games? And you know, I've only had like 4 or 5 Nintendo 64 games. This gives me a collection of games now. This gives me a really nice collection of games, and I'm really intrigued because I'm pretty much going to go to Larry and get Zelda off Larry. I'm going to get Zelda because I want all the good games off the Nintendo 64 now. If I've got a good bunch of these, and he says he's got Donkey Kong somewhere. He said it should be in the bag. If not, he's got it at home. He'll get it for me. He'll have Donkey Kong for the 64, so we'll see. But he's got, I mean, I can't wait to get home and show these games off. I'm very excited. I mean, it made my morning. It made my morning, and I've got a busy day plan in front of me too. So yeah, this is very happy. And yeah, Eddie, yeah, I got Nintendo 64 collection. Yeah, CJ, if you see this, yeah, buddy, I can't believe it either. I can't wait to show it off. Some of these games that's in this bag when I get home and continue this vlog on out for the rest of the day. Hey everybody, it's your friend ECWFan, and yeah, I'm back. It's time to show off some of this stuff. As you heard in the intro, oh, sorry, I had a piece of paper on me. As you saw in this intro, I picked up a Nintendo 64 collection. This gives me 30-some games now. And the guy didn't want no money for these games. He kept saying, "Oh, no, man, don't pay me, don't get, I just want you to have them." And I was like, "No, let me give you some money." I mean, it come out to less than, you're going to be shocked. I mean, it was less than 50 cents a game because a lot of it's sports games and a lot of it's racing games, except a couple. Now, there's a couple that's pretty unique, and I'm kind of happy to get wrestling wise. So I feel like I did pretty good. I mean, it was less than anything because the guy didn't want no money, and I was like, I made him basically take it because I didn't feel right just being given all these games. And I'm gonna start showing them off. One of the first games I picked up was WCW NWO World Tour, brother. The Hulkster, brother. This is back in the height of the Monday Night Wars, and this is a good game. I've always wanted to get the wrestling games, and I don't have it for the PlayStation 1, so this is kind of cool to get. Nice little pickup. Another game I picked up from him was Wave Racer, and I've heard this was a good game. Wave Racer. Oh, Wave Racer. I picked up Mission Impossible off of him. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to watch this entire video, if you can. There's actually there's some doubles in here, and it's from what I scanned, and I'm going to basically go through and pick out which ones I want to keep. There's also 2 Sega games that I'm not going to keep. I'm going to give one to Eddie because he collects Sega, and the other one is a 32X, which I know he don't collect, but I'll show those at the very end. I picked up Madden 2002. EA, it's in the game. Old John Madden had to pass, buddy. 20 years ago, this Madden came out. Oh, Madden. And I like this one. I took a picture with this one. Who's next? Yeah, it's Goldberg, brother. WCW Mayhem. And the WCW games came out right at the height of Monday Night Wars, like Nitro and World Tour, and then you had this one. And they actually named a pay-per-view after this. They had a unique case of synergy right at the time. They had that November 99 pay-per-view coming out, so they named it after their video game, which makes sense, you know. It was a rare time when WCW was on the ball with things at that point. I picked up, now this is my first ever Pokemon game, Pokemon Stadium. This is the first time I've ever seen it. You can tell this game is not in the label is not in the best shape, but for the price I paid for it, I can't complain. It's kind of unique. I never had a Pokemon game before. I have no clue how good this one is. I'll look up the gameplay of it, and I'll try it a little bit. I picked up Rush, a racing game. Rush Extreme Racing. He said he had mostly racing games because he liked racing, so this is kind of cool. We had Star Wars, Episode 1 Racer. Episode 1 Racer. Yeah, I kind of missed the boat on all the Star Wars games, which is my fault. I don't know if this game is any good. We'll see. It should be an interesting watch. The next game I got is Roadsters, and I don't know if this game is any good or not. It should be interesting to see. You can see the Video Wiz sticker on the back where somebody rented it at a video store, which is kind of cool. I like history like that, and some of their names is written on the games, and I've always said I don't mind. It gives a little history to the games and where they've been. Okay, this is a nice one. Another copy of WCW NWO World Tour. Oh yeah, brother. That'll be a trade one somewhere. But yeah, I got Excitebike 64, which should be unique. You know, I like the 64 versions of games, and I've got Mario, and I want to get Zelda, and I got Star Fox 64. So kind of cool to get Excitebike. Because I've got the regular Nintendo version of it. Another game I got is Knockout Kings 2000. It's Muhammad Ali. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. But yeah, kind of cool boxing game. I got, let's see, I've got Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. Pretty unique game. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. I got another copy of Mission Impossible, which is another double, so I'll trade it. I thought this was a piece of dust or something, but it's actually the bullet hole when they came in the artwork. So yeah, that kind of threw me off. Bad eyesight. I got a copy of Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Oh yeah, time for some Mortal Kombat. It has begun. It has begun. That was the only thing missing from that new movie of Mortal Kombat. So I'm yelling that out. I have another copy of WCW Mayhem with Goldberg. So, like I said, there's a bunch of doubles in this, and I'm going to actually eventually go through and see which ones I want to keep double-wise. And like I said, I'll give Eddie to Joe Montana since I already got that. I don't need to keep that one because he's collecting Sega games. But one game I am going to keep for sure, and it's called the worst game on Nintendo 64 and probably the worst superhero game ever made. It's Superman for the Nintendo 64. Oh yeah, I've got Superman. This game is famous for the Angry Video Game Nerd, where he rants at, flying through effing rings. And me and the guy joked about it. It's called the worst game that was ever created. Because you're flying through rings repeatedly. You're just flying through rings. You're just going through these rings. And it just drives you bonkers. I have another copy of Mortal Kombat Trilogy, which I'll keep the best copy and trade it eventually. That's kind of cool. I've got a copy of the new Tetris. Oh yeah, that's kind of cool. New Tetris. I got a copy of F1 World Grand Prix. I never played this one before, but it looks interesting with the Grand Prix. Like I said, he had a lot of racing games. Some I'm interested, I'm going to play them and see what they're like. I got Cruising USA, which I remember playing this game a lot back in the day. And I used to love Cruising USA. So, yeah, this one you'll be right in the feels, baby. Right in the feels. I'm kind of happy with this one. I'm going to probably put this one in first and play it, just to get that old feeling back. I got XG2, another racing game, which I have no clue about. I have 1080, it's a snowboard game, which looks pretty interesting. I've never seen it before, but looks pretty interesting. I've got WWE WrestleMania 2000 for the Nintendo 64. Like I said, I'm going to sit down and play some of these games and, test them out. But, like I said, they're all good. He played them. He said he just didn't have room for them anymore. And he said, I just have to get rid of them. And he said he has a couple other ones that he can't find. It was Donkey Kong and some other ones, but I'll eventually get them out. I got Twisted Edge, which is another snowboarding game. Twisted Edge. I got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. And, Tony Hawk, he used to, he's a skateboarding guy. I like that yellow cartridge. That's pretty cool. I like the yellow and black cartridges colors. I got another WCW NWO Revenge with Raven. If he ever comes around close to a show, I'd like to get Raven to sign that. And this is just a weird pairing, guys, You have Hulk Hogan, Hollywood Hogan. You had Kevin Nash, which, you could debate. He's part of the Outsiders in the NWO. You had Goldberg. Then you had Raven. I guess he's like, we need a fourth person for the cover. And he's like, who hasn't been on the cover? Raven. I gotta ask Raven about that. Did you know you was on the cover of a video game? And he probably would be shocked. He might know about it. He's people's probably told him about it. I like to meet Raven. And get my ECW title signed by him and talk to him about comics. Because he sounds pretty cool. I got Top Gear Rally. No clue what that is. I got some Wwf War Zone, and I believe a lot of people consider this one of the best games made for the Nintendo 64. It and Attitude. I believe WWF Attitude and War Zone are considered the best games for the Nintendo 64 at the time. I don't know how true that is. I might be thinking about something else, but we'll see. Somebody knowledgeable will know about games more than me. Now, this is probably one of the weirdest games that he had. And I never imagined he would have this game. Because I was like, man, I wish he would have had Donkey Kong. Because I want to get Donkey Kong 64 and Legend of Zelda eventually. And, get those games. But, because I'm not going to get the whole Nintendo 64 collection. Because I'm not doing like I'm doing PlayStation 3. This is just the games I really want to get and put on my shelf. Dang. And, but this game shocked me that he owned. It's Rugrats. Rugrats the movie. Yeah. I'm thinking he got this for his kids, probably. And this is what he brought. Yeah. Rugrats the movie. Now, if I had a 32X, I would keep this game. But I can't find my 32X. I used to have Doom for it. And I really could kick myself out because I used to love that game. I have no clue if I let somebody borrow it. I mean, when you're a little kid, you forget. It's been so many years, but this was Virtua Fighter. Sega's Virtua Fighter for the 32X. So that'll be traded with the doubles. And I'm going to give this one to Eddie because he's collecting Sega games. Eddie, I'm sorry, I know you don't like football, but you're getting Joe Montana, brother. You're getting Joe Montana. You're getting Joe Montana 94. you know, a nearly 30-year-old game. Because I've already got this game. I've got Joe. I've got the case and everything goes in because he's Joe. He's Joe. Cool. I like that he's wearing the Chiefs uniform. This was probably the Chiefs' best quarterback before Patrick Mahomes. Yeah. And we should be lucky, Kansas City fans. But yeah, that's it. There was 30 plus games of Nintendo 64 and 2 Segas, and one I'll give to Eddie. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this haul. This nice little vlog showing off my new Nintendo 64 collection, which I'm very happy with. I'm very pleased with it. I mean, everything looks right. The cartridges look clean. I mean, I inspected them. I sat there and I went through them, and I could clean them myself some more. But you know, the best way to do it is when you start playing them. But like I said, this is gonna be kind of cool. I can't wait to sit down and play them. Till later. Thanks for watching, and just keep on playing some Joe Montana.